Hey, good morning, Switch leaders. This video is coming to you August 18th, Thursday morning. I'm sitting in the coffee shop. I'm just in awe what God is doing in Switch right now. One real quick story. There's a student named Carson who I've been personally just really discipling the last several weeks and just really trying to pour into him and make him feel needed and known and loved and cared for. And try to get to know him. So he's been coming up to the church the last several Wednesdays. We've been hanging out for an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on how much time I have and what meetings I'm gonna have going on. And each week has been better and better and better in the sense of I'm getting to connect to who he really is as a person, and things he's struggling with, the thoughts that he has, his friend circle, and all the struggles that he might have. And last night, as I was wrapping up my message and doing the call to Christ, I see his hand go up, just fire up, and it's just really cool to see that what God is doing in the hearts of our students. And Carson's mom got to celebrate that with him last night as a family and his siblings as well. So God is moving in an incredible way. Thank you for serving. Thank you for being there last night. It was an incredible night. It was also a crazy night. Balloons everywhere, messes. So shout out to the host team. Thank you for putting all the chairs down. Thank you for making sure the messes are clean. Nothing was sticky. Admin team, operations team, thank you for making sure everyone was checked in and just writing on the cars and just being detailed. All those things are just so incredibly special. Sylvia, orientation, thank you for walking through all of our new leaders through orientation, getting them connected to the right spot. Small groups team, incredible job last night, digging in with your kids. This upcoming Wednesday, we're talking about how we're going to have our students actually write out their testimony. So there's going to be it's going to be a worksheet that's all in this video, or in this web page, is Spark Leader Rundown, OPK Switch Leader Rundown. There's a worksheet, and so I'm going to give you the 5 points that it goes over. This is the setup. Is the first thing. Jesus changed my life is the setup. Okay, I am who I am today because Jesus changed my life. Okay, the second one is I was. This is where you talk about where your life was before you became a follower of Jesus. But God, this is a moment when you encounter the gospel, the good news about Jesus. The fourth one, I am. This is where you share how your life is different now because of what Jesus has done for you. And then the fifth one is he can do the same for you. This is the invitation to bring your friends, your family, your people around your circle of influence along with you. So Wednesday night, next Wednesday night, 24th of August, we're going to have an opportunity for our students to write out their testimonies. But leaders, I need you to come prepared by writing out your own testimony, right? And so I'm going to give you this document right now digitally, print it out wherever you're at. You're going to have it. Write it out in your own notes, on your phone, whatever you want to do, but write it out so that in Wednesday you can first share your testimony with your students, and then it shows them what it looks like. Now, when it comes to leading and talking in small groups, this is one of the weeks where you're going to talk a little bit more than normal, but every single week this should not be the Apollo of the Colors show in small groups, right? And so we're really trying to help foster a deeper level community, and so we need our students talking more, and I'm just going to hit this very, very quickly. I love the high-lows and all that stuff each week. There's no reason we should be spending more than 5 minutes talking about that. Let's go deep in our small groups. Students, they're not coming in here high or low every single week, right? Honestly, they do not care. What they want to come in is they want to encounter the presence of Jesus, and they want to go deeper. They want to learn. They want to ask tough questions. And so let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go deep. And if you have students in your small group, they're dominating the conversation. You as a leader, you take a hold of the reins as a facilitator, as a leader, and say, hey, hello, Joey, thank you so much for sharing. Let's let Jesse share. Jesse, what are your thoughts on this scripture? What are your thoughts on this question? And so it's more of a well-rounded group approach because we don't want the same 3 students sharing every single week. And if you start seeing it get off track and people are talking the entire time, rein them back and remind them that this is a group and everyone has something to share. Again, next week you guys are writing out your testimonies. Our students are writing out their testimonies, but first I need you to come prepared by doing so. And so when you come prepared every week for Switch, on this OPK Switch Leader Rundown page, if there's a pre-recorded message, it will be on there. And so the message will be on there as you scroll down. If you scroll down on the OPK Switch Leader Rundown page, there's a button underneath Leader Resources that says Message Guide, Leader Resources, etc. Click on that button. The message will always be there if it's pre-recorded. If it's a live speak, I'll sometimes drop my message notes in there. If I have enough time, I'll try to do better at that. But there's also the Leader Worksheet. All the Leader's resources are on that button, but also they're at the very top underneath the update. I would do a hyperlink right underneath all of this so that it's so easy for you guys to see. But also, there's a couple of extra resources that we'll use, whether it's a podcast or a Bible plan or a YouTube video, anything that can help you think about where we're going, things that talk about, and then when it comes to small groups, again, our message guide is our framework. Okay, and so let's talk about the message. Let's talk about the message. Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Not too deep too quick, but let's go deep. More than anything, we are a relational-based ministry, so you have to get to know your students. But at the same time, we don't need to spend 25 minutes a week saying, hey, this is my high-low, because we don't want it to be a counseling session. We want to talk about Jesus. So, all that being said, next week it is going down. It's also Water Wars. And so Water Wars is going to be a crazy night. We'll have a water balloon fight at the end of the night in the field. Pastor Nolan will have all the updates going on with that. And then be on the lookout on the Switch Leader Rundown page for a couple different specifics on the Water Wars. Typically how we do that is after small groups is over, we'll go outside, but be flexible because we may push Water Wars back 1 week just so that it's not so crazy. So, yeah, all that being said, I love you guys. You're incredible. Whoever finds God, that's love.